Quote, "You have been banned from coming to Edo State to perform. We don't want to see you in Edo again." End quote. That was said on camera about Davido by a serving aide to the Edo State Governor. 48 hours later, the same man was back on camera saying, quote, "My brother Davido, I love you. Please disregard my earlier comments." End quote. And in between those two videos, the Edo State Government itself called that ban the work of an impostor. That's today on Ghana Songs TV. I'm Bright with Ro and Chineye.
I'm Ro, and let me lay the chain of events out cleanly, because most people only saw one half of this. It starts in the build-up to the Osun State governorship election on the 15th of August. Edo Governor Monday Okpebholo campaigned in Osun and criticised Osun's Governor Ademola Adeleke, who happens to be Davido's uncle. Davido responded on his own Instagram story by posting what appeared to be Okpebholo's West African Examinations Council result, and afterwards said he had no reason to apologise. Then on Friday, the 21st, the governor's senior special assistant on digital media, Apostle Kassy Chukwu, delivered that ban line in a video shared by Peniel TV International in Benin City.
And here's where it turns, because the Edo State Government did not stand behind that for a moment. The same day, the State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Kassim Afegbua, responded, quote, "Our enemies are at it again. We did not ban Davido from entering Edo State. The proclaimer of that ban is an enemy of Edo State, an impostor and a fraud." End quote. He noted Davido has Edo roots through his mother, calling him one of our illustrious sons. Then he said that should Davido want to perform in Edo in future, the state would be willing to collaborate and partner with him. That isn't a walkback. That's a government answering a supposed ban by offering the man a booking.
And that's the part I want people to sit with, because the drama is entertaining, but the mechanics matter more. What does a state level ban on a performer actually mean in practice? Nigeria doesn't run a system where a state government issues an artist a license to perform. What a state controls is everything around the show: police clearance for the venue, security deployment, permits, and whether local promoters believe it's safe to put their money down. So a hostile state government never needs a formal ban to kill a concert. It only needs promoters to suspect the show might get shut down on the night. That's why the commissioner's statement carried far more weight than the aides. One was a man with a phone and a title. The other was the office that signs off on what a concert needs. Once Afegbua spoke, the commercial risk evaporated.
Then on Sunday, Chukwu came back with a full retraction. Quote, "I didn't make that video as a government appointee or on the instruction of the Edo State Governor. I made it in my personal capacity." End quote. He apologized to the governor, to Edo residents, and to Davido directly. Quote, "I want to apologize to every good-meaning Edoite and to my brother, Davido. I love you. Please disregard my earlier comment." End quote. So the ban is dead, withdrawn by the only mouth that ever said it existed.
My honest read is that nobody really won this, but Davido lost the least. He didn't put out a statement, didn't apologize, didn't post a rebuttal, and it resolved itself inside 2 days anyway. That's what leverage looks like at his level. The bigger thing I would flag is how much of this came down to one man with an official title speaking in what he later called a personal capacity, because that distinction is invisible to the public. When a governor's aide speaks on camera, fans hear the office, not the individual.
Fair place to land it. For me, the takeaway isn't the insult or the apology. It's how fast a state government moved to protect its relationship with a musician. That call doesn't go the same way 10 years ago. Subscribe for more on how artists across the region navigate this side of the business.